So here we are, you big fans of Rumiko Takahashi series. Like, you love InuYasha. Well, here you go. Her brave new series has come right out there, Rin-ne. Now, personally, this is one thing I'm going to go straight in and say in this review. I never saw InuYasha as a child. I never saw it when it was on Toonami. I was that Yu-Gi-Oh kid. I was Rave Master, Digimon, Pokemon, Ninja Turtles, like Top Cat, Flintstones, like all that stuff. That is my childhood there, like talking about some shows and all that I used to watch, and some cartoons and some animes mixed in there. But I think I always remember seeing it in Inuyasha. I think maybe I saw an episode as a kid, but I never actually got a chance to actually watch this. And this is the thing with her brand new series. And I was thinking, why not give it a try? And I remember seeing the first episode about a couple of months ago of like Inuyasha, and then I saw like, oh, by the way, like a new series come out. I was like, well, let's get it. And most of this video is me going to be comparing the first episode and mainly comparing the two main characters in there. Like, so you have Rikuto, the main character, like Rin-ne, alongside Sakura, compared to Kagome and Inuyasha. Now, the first thing we get to see the main girl is Sakura, and she can like pretty much see ghosts like everywhere. And one day, just like a student just comes in, like transfers her, and then Rikuto, like Rin-ne. And this is the weird thing that we didn't find out till like right about the end of the episode, is that he's actually a Shinigami. And in a word, he kind of is a beggar at the same time, because all his powers kind of relate to you have to give him donations. So like one to like, use a phone, oh, give me 10 yen, give me 10. Like, it's all really cheap stuff and all that, but it's like, oh, I need this to do this, I need that to do that. And it's like, the way how this series is portrayed, like, it feels very old, like shonen manga, like extremely old. I know that this series has been in like, is a quite dated series. I know it's been like a manga for like maybe around about like 6 or 7, but I know that pretty much she keeps to the same story for the most part, like with different scenarios. Like for what it is, it seems like a modern day sort of like Inuyasha. I believe Inuyasha was mainly taken like in a sort of like weird supernatural fantasy world. This is like just common normal day school life stuff with supernatural lens. So it's an interesting sort of setup to it. Like, I can't see it, like, a lot of series have done this before. Definitely, I will say what my main issue is, definitely with this the series in general, Rin-ne, is that especially with the two main characters, I didn't exactly get that whole big like romantic vibe, like, or at all really like same chemistry or at all. It's just like I didn't really feel that much of connection characters than I did with Kagome and Inuyasha. With the same thing with Sakura and like Rokudo, like they honestly didn't. They feel like very silent, sort of brooding protagonists. Like especially like Rokudo, he's just like kind of like always moping around. Like he did make me laugh at all. Like with he was like crying out blood because he wanted the school shirt. And it's like, yeah, he seems like a nice guy. He's helping people as well at the same time, letting souls go, pass on. But Sakura as well, for the most part, it seemed like, and this is the way how it is, and I'm pretty sure she's not for this, but honestly, for the first episode, it sounded like, for the most part, she just didn't give a fuck. She was like, Ghost, and just like how everyone was just able to take Ghost just so easily for this, especially the teachers say, oh, my fucking childhood friend that died is now in front of me. I mean, definitely, yeah, I can definitely see it like, oh, it's like people just accept it like that, but even still, it didn't meld too well for it. I mean, it was still a fun episode, but definitely I felt like, I don't know, it just felt like it aged. That's what I felt like. Not that aged is bad. Obviously, I love stuff like Saint Seiya, and Saint Seiya is beyond aged. It is like beyond looking like that, but it's still awesome. So I can definitely see the vibe. I just don't feel like comparing it to Inuyasha, and I feel bad, but this is like the only real comparison that I have to this series, is that I don't really feel for the characters as much, that I don't like the world too much as Inuyasha. I know that's a terrible thing to do, to compare another series, but this is going from her previous work, and I've only had one episode experience with, and like I said, two can be the complete polar opposites. I'm definitely going to be checking more out of this series, seeing what more it is. But kind of like at the end of the episode, he saw like this weird, cool, like spinning wheel flame thing, and it cost like 500 yen, and it was like awesome. And I remember seeing some screenshots that he has this awesome scythe of like a Shinigami, and I know there was like other characters as well that seem like with Shinigamis. Well, so it seems like it's going to be a cool series. I think like I'm going to enjoy it. I know it's a very long, ongoing series though, so I'm very curious like why it's only 25 episodes. I know it's going in there with the other series as well, Denpa Kyoshi, but regardless of what, yeah, it was. I don't know how to rate the episode as a whole. I liked it, but I just felt like there was issues in it, definitely. Like, I feel like it might progress better throughout it, so for the most part, I'm going to give it, like, I'd say a 6.5, that's what I say. It was a fine episode, but definitely nothing that I've already seen before. And just like, I think the biggest issue in the series so far, and I hope they fix it later on, and the preview looked like it's changed completely. Sakura needs to stop being just this plain, just sort of like, okay, cool. And I think the main characters start needing to be that brooding. Yeah, that's fine if one character is the brooding badass, but two of them just like, who gives a fuck? Like, really? Yeah, it's like, it's weird, honestly, and I know it's unfair, but honestly, compared to InuYasha's first episode, I just didn't get that same vibe. But I will say one thing that, though, I love the opening. I love the opening and ending to the series. I think it's that the series looks great in animation. It looks absolutely fantastic. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about this one, and let me know about the manga. Is it any good? I'm curious about it. Maybe I might check out a few chapters here and there, but that's all from me, so thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.